Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mamai and I'm back with another one. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much for the continuous support. So I'm here with my friend. She's actually like kind of invisible, but you're just gonna hear her voice and we're gonna react to Bluetherapy. Which is the show that has been going on right now. Like Cal have been talking about it, everybody's loving it, it's pissing some of us off, but like yeah, at the end of the day,
it's
you know,
pissing all the girls like
yeah, because it's giving us these vibes. And for those who don't know, like please go watch it, because like I don't know, I don't want to break it down for you and like maybe like ruin it for y'all and all that. So yeah, actually it has two couples. It has Jamal and Deborah, and then it has Paul and Shoma, the toxic ones. Anyway, Sha. Let's get
no, we never know when it's toxic. It's just
yeah,
love.
it's just love
Until you're in that situation.
until you're in that situation. So let's get started. Like, okay, for me at the beginning, Paul gave me these vibes that I was not getting, where he was like, he's not like, I feel like he wasn't even expecting anything good to happen to him, because like he was just there. I'm not sure about these. I feel like, what's that word that he said? A red flag.
A
When
red flag.
he is the red flag. But anyway, Sha.
Actually has double standards and an empty ego.
Yeah, I'm just like, what is wrong with you? So like, if you're going for therapy, like you should at least have this, like, okay, maybe it's gonna help us out and all that. But like, if you have that attitude in the beginning, what do you expect? Anyways, so Paul, the provider,
Apparently, the provider with codes.
yes. So like Paul is I feel like he's an entitlement. I feel like he's a typical Nigerian man who for him is just, I provide, I bring to the table, things like that. And I actually like never got it, because like even when the therapist asked him, so what do you do for a living? He's like, I'm a provider. What's that? Like, is that a job?
Red
Like,
flags.
like, you're a provider, so what? Like, what do you do? You are a provider. Okay, so what do you do that is providing to the table? So it's not telling us that, like, for him it's just, I'm a provider, I'm all that. And like for me personally, like for my experience with the Nigerian men that like I've talked to and all that, most of them have this thing of, okay, like yeah, it's good, a man is supposed to provide and all that, but I feel like you don't have to put it on top of your head that like I'm supposed to provide and all that, because like at the end of the day, like when you're in a relationship, there should be other things apart from that. And yeah, and also like I feel like Paul is a controller in a way. Like he was trying to control him.
To the girl.
Yeah,
like,
to the girl, like
mind right now.
because I remember like even when there was this time where she went to the club and he was just like, because like I think the friend made a video of her, I don't know how she was doing, but like
like you're just vibing with your girls, you're just dancing. Nothing's wrong with that.
It's not even like she was winding onto some guy or what, but like he was just there like, no, that is so wrong, that is so why. I'm just like, why are you controlling her? Because like when you look at Choma is a girl that you even just, she's just giving us these good vibes. Like you're not even supposed to stress about her, and all that. And like for them, I don't know if there was lack of communication in the relationship.
No, the girl actually wanted to communicate with the guy, but the guy was always like, nah, I don't want to do this. It was always that back thingy, like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, like
avoiding those
convos. And also like I've realized that he just wanted things to be done his way, because like there was even a time when she was like, if it's not your way, then we are not happy. Like I don't get it. Even when they're talking about music, about her being like, in the beginning she was a Burna Boy fan, and then later she liked who's this Wizkid, and then he's just like, why are you changing your music? Why?
No, right?
Make it make sense. Like it's music. Why are you arguing about music? It's not making
those people probably don't know you even. Like it's just music.
Cause like, and I feel like they are both Nigerian artists, so can we just vibe to all of them? Like there's like nothing wrong with that, like okay. And then let's get to when Paul was like, oh wait, so they are now living together, yeah, and then all of a sudden Paul is a statue. he can't do shit. Like, he can't clean the house, he can't cook, he can't do anything.
Oh, but the cooking part, he was like, I need to watch my weight because African foods has got a lot of calories and
Yeah.
all
Okay.
that.
Before that, me, what I didn't get was this part where he's not doing anything, like any house chores in the house. Like, Paul expects Chioma to do everything for him when she
married
works.
the girl.
That's the thing, cause now it's a thing of, okay, we are living. Do people know the fun is in us working together as a couple? With us cleaning, like, imagine Saturday vibes when you are there with music and you are cleaning. And I'm just like, sometimes we don't ask for much. Like, we as women, we just want you around. Like, okay, just be there. Like, if I'm like baby cooking or something, you help me out with the dishes. Like, what is wrong with that? Like, these are things that I don't even need to ask for.
Exactly.
Like, just help me out. Like, I feel like men, you okay, there shouldn't be any gender roles in a relationship.
True.
Cooking is not just a thing for ladies.
Females,
Like, you can cook. Surprise me, babe. What is, like, I would want a man that will help me out with whatever I do. A man that is interested.
Not just
be there like you want.
The worst part is that they're not even married. What will happen if
they get married?
Like,
And that was the part where he was even like, he wants her to be a housewife, which I didn't get, because now this is where men get it wrong. I feel there are girls out there who would be so happy to be housewives. Like, you don't even need to do much. Like,
you go and choose those girls?
But like, don't go for a lady who wants to work for her money and be there doing the most and then have a career and all that. And now you wanna turn her into a housewife. There's nothing wrong with being a housewife, but do it to somebody like who's comfortable in doing so. Because at the end of the year, it's fighting over things like that. And there's one thing that I've learned of or seen in movies. When a controlling man, when he makes you a housewife, sis, you're gonna suffer. Don't even like do it.
You're
like
gonna become a slave.
You're gonna become a slave, because now, in most cases, people become housewives when they don't even have savings on their own. Like, you just don't have anything. You rely on the guy, and now it's a thing of, didn't I just give you money? Not even just money to go out, you're asking for the guy.
He just be controlled like that.
Bruh.
You don't bring the food on the table.
No, like, at the end of the day, it's like, what do you bring to the table? Like, this is my money. And he'll even be like, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be here. And thank you, entitlement. So it's one of those things. But no, and then let's get to the food part.
God, I was boiling about the food part. He was like, African food has a lot of calories. This guy is even Nigerian. He probably grew up eating African food.
You know that part, mate. That part really.
Boiling.
Let me insert that clip right now, so you just look at it.
Actually, it's quite bad for your insides. So, but at the same time, to be fair, if you did use it in cooking, in terms of, well, proportionately, if you weigh it, stuff like that, some people don't do that. But if you did, then maybe you'll be able to calculate what you're eating. So, in theory, what I'm trying to say is, I don't have an issue with African dishes, but if the calories are not calculated, you're just filling your gut and you don't even know what's going on with your body.
You do have an issue with African dishes, because if you're talking about calories, like I said before, he eats ice cream, he eats donuts, he eats donuts, and he also eats takeout, so pizza and etc.
It's calculated.
I don't need to calculate. Did your mum calculate when she was making you African dishes? These foods are not calculated. I calculate with my eyes. So I know how much palm oil I put in there. I know how much oil and ingredients and Maggi I need to put in these dishes. My ancestors never calculated. My mum didn't calculate, nor did my grandma. Nobody that taught me how to make my traditional food is not calculated.
But is there some way that maybe you could prepare the food in a more healthy way that would be more suited to the way Paul wants to eat?
I'm not going to remix jollof rice or remix pounded yam and F4 rural. I'm not going to remix that. That's how it's supposed to taste. If you remix it, it becomes something else.
Wow. So, okay, that was crazy. Yeah, I'll notice. So, like, first off, Paul changed his diet because, like, he wanted to work on his body and all that. But, like, I don't like the whole thing of him trying to trash the food, like African food and all that. Like, at the end of the day, you grew up like eating this food and all that. And like for me, it's how he wanted to force her to start eating his
like that.
diet and
Like
whatsoever.
he was even making the poor girl guilty.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Even when he was like, "Now you are there," I don't know if he was saying about finding yam. Come out with music like a village girl. What is wrong with that? If she wants to eat her food, let her.
If
eat.
she wants to fry food every day, let her fry.
Come on,
So
what
your
happened
body
to
is her
spraying
body.
the pan? I'm just
Bruh.
like, what? And even her comments, him commenting on his body weight. That was something that really like.
Ego at its worst. So like, can you look at my body? Like, you see all this? This is what you fell in love with. I'm like,
I don't understand. Okay, he's fine. You know where with his bald head. He's fine. But I just don't get it. And I don't get how like he even wanted her to lose weight just because of that. Like I feel like if Chioma wants to lose weight, that should be her own
the weight
decision.
part was even like, so me, I can't even carry you while we're making love or like that. I was so boiled up like that.
Tell me you're stupid without telling me you're stupid. Like who
Exactly.
says that? Who says
He
that?
was like, I can't even
I
carry
can't
you
even
now.
carry you. Like I just don't understand. Like
Men.
let her be. Guys, there is something wrong with not even it's wrong. Like you can't be commenting on people's weight like that. Like it breaks them down. And also like what people need to understand is that people are comfortable in the bodies
In
they are
their own
in.
skin.
Like people, not everybody wants to be skinny. That's one thing that men need to
Yeah.
realize. And like you can't, just because you are working out or you have a certain body goal that you want to reach doesn't mean that I want to do that too.
If you
So like
wanted a skinny person, you should have went for
For
a
a
skinny,
skinny
person who's
person.
always in the gym every day.
every day, like I don't understand how people really make it seem like it's so difficult to date your type A.
Go for your
Go-
own skinny girl.
Go
who's
for
a
your
gym
own skinny
guru.
girl. Like go
That's
find
all.
your type. It's really not that wrong.
When you won't eat African food before,
Yeah.
there's too many kinds.
And let's go to the whole sex issue that
Oh my
actually
God.
caught my attention.
Oh my god.
Not this nigga saying that what gives you the need, or what did he say when he was like
He said you should actually love yourself. You don't need me to make you feel
feel like,
happy.
yeah, you should
In a
love yourself.
relationship.
And he was even like, Kuma, what gives you the needs for me to be inside you
Inside you.
24/7? Make it make sense. No, make it make
Make
sense.
it make
Is it
sense,
just me or is Paul gay? If Paul is not gay, he's
probably
getting
fucking
it.
another Yes.
Or he's getting it from another bitch. It doesn't make sense. Let me tell you something, yeah. If two people are sexually active,
Yeah.
why are you not doing it?
Like
Like
couple
you're
that lives
together. You are supposed to get it on. I'm not saying now have sex 24/7.
No, you
but like
can't,
it's just one of
Purple.
those things of you're making out, you're just doing lovey things, lovey
touch
dovey
so much.
things.
It's so
Yeah.
fine.
Have you seen their ass? This one's
Girl
doesn't
is
spank their
fire.
ass like
Everyone will be crying for her. Every nigga will be crying for her. He's
Joa
probably
is like,
kissing.
I'm walking with booty shorts and you don't even spank my ass.
Ass.
Like,
Is
dude,
it that bad? Is it that dry?
I don't
I
understand.
would never be in such a relationship, please.
I don't understand. Now it's different when people are celibate, but when you're not celibate, no, bro. No, like Paul, if you're getting it from somebody else, just say
Just say
that.
it.
Like you can't tell me that you should love yourself. You should. It has nothing
know,
to
right?
do with love. People have needs. Okay, okay. Please, Paul, he needs to do better. Like guys, no. Which other part?
Oh,
gave
the
me
one that
these
he
vibes?
included the sister and the sister bringing back kids to the place so that Choma can watch their kids and all that. So she goes clubbing.
So she goes clapping, and now he had the guts to say that if you love me,
You
and
gotta
if
love the people
around me and the kids, and if you really wanna
That
have
time
kids
the
in
sister
future,
doesn't even bring food.
I'm just like, okay. I love kids, but you can't be dumping your kids
Every
on
weekend,
me
every
like that.
weekend.
you can't be dumping your kids. Like even
Like,
them
she
going to the
doesn't even have kids.
yeah, and even when they're going to the park, like I'm trying to have my time alone with my boo, and your kids are following us. Now it's a thing of auntie this, auntie I want to do this. No, no boo, I don't
swear
want
to God.
this.
I swear to God, I was
I don't want
spoiling.
that. Like, can I have some my men time, like some privacy?
Bruh.
Like, can we just walk nicely? Like,
I get that. But
I don't
you
want
should just
these
bring them
little
with
tiny
food.
things
At
following
least
me
bring them with
around.
food once in a while. Not just dump your kids like that. Kids eat a lot.
What? No, I get it, she's your sister, but what happened to boundaries? And there's one thing that I've also realized with men, yeah, now it's okay to be family people and all that, but your family needs to have boundaries. They need to know their places in your life. Now, if it's a like if you're doing all that, like you need to value your girl,
Your
okay?
girl should come
First. Like I don't understand. I mean, how insert that clip so y'all listen to it and just be like, Paul. Okay.
That's just my issue, and it happens many, many times.
Denise.
When they cry, I try and help them, and again, they don't necessarily know. They need their mum, isn't it? Like every child needs their mum. If I don't know how to shut them up, I'm a bad person. If I don't know how to make her child laugh or smile, I'm a bad person. So why the hell does she keep giving me her children?
Okay, Denise. Wow, I literally didn't expect this. And to be fair, I'm very, very disappointed in you.
Why?
First of all, let's break down the words you're using. Dump. Yeah.
Okay, maybe wrong choice of words, but
So now, if we're actually speaking about my sister that I love dearly, her children that are practically my children, and you know how much I love her children,
so why are you not taking care of them?
out of the love that you have for me, you should love them the same and you should look after.
And then the other part was the sensitive one, where she had to abort the child because he was actually like not ready.
Oh my God, it broke my
That
heart.
one really, really broke my heart. I get it. Like I've been seeing comments where people are like, at the end of the day, Chioma was the one who went to the clinic. But now it's a thing of like she explained herself. She was like, I grew up in a family where it's
Hard to conceive.
it's hard to conceive. So that's one thing that Paul is like, her getting pregnant is already supposed to be a blessing to them, like, because now you are like, you come from this family like this, so you know that's a miracle. But then again, Choma was like, she comes from a family where her parents are like, I think, married and all that, like where she grew up with a father figure in her life. So it's her mother and her father, like she was brought up by two parents and she wants that for her child. So now him saying that he's not ready, like obviously that pushed her to that point, because there are people who like, okay, we live in a generation where we are like, I don't care, I just want to have my child and live in my big mansion. If I have the money, I'll do everything. But one thing I've learned is that it's important to have a father figure in your life. Like it's important to just have your father around. So like maybe if we change that, like okay, there are circumstances that make things that okay, it's not gonna happen, but like, you know, so we actually we should understand her, like we should understand where she's coming from and why she had to abort. So that was because of him. And also like the sad part was also when Paul, when she said they've never talked about it, and then for him he just said it in the therapy session. That's when he like actually said his emotions, like yeah, he opened up and all that. Like oh yeah, that's kind of like typical for men. In most cases they don't open up because they were brought up in a way that a man is supposed to be strong. Like you're not, yeah, don't show your feelings, don't be all up in your feelings, because a man is supposed to man up, you're supposed to be strong. But that is actually not really the case, and I hope we are gonna be a generation that does better. I hope we are gonna be a generation that is gonna teach our kids that it's okay to open up, it's okay to talk about your feelings as a guy. It doesn't make you weak or anything. You are human. At the end of the day, you have feelings, okay? So like when you're in a relationship, it's good for you to look at your woman as your safe space, or like your guy. Like, it's good when that person feels like home, where you can actually pour out your feelings and all that, instead of just buckling everything in your mind and you are all alone. Because like, I want men to know that they are actually not alone. We see them and we feel them. So like, please just open up. We are always ready to hear from you. Like,
It doesn't
you
make
know,
you look like you're dumb or
yeah,
or
no,
you're not strong.
or you're not strong or
We all have
anything.
feelings.
So please, that's okay. Anyway, Sha, what else did they do? I think
Let's go to the other couple.
let's get to
Get hey.
tell me you are in a draining relationship without telling me you're in a draining relationship. This one. So I don't even know. Okay, first off, you're starting with Jamal. Jamal is okay. Wait. You know how these two couples, actually, one comparison thing about them is that, you know, I don't understand how when you are in the talking stage, you make time for each other. Like you see each other a lot.
A lot.
But when like you start dating, now it's a thing of I don't have time anymore. Like, we get too comfortable, and in most cases it's none other guys. Like, guys get too comfortable to an extent where they don't want to do those things that give you butterflies in the beginning, you know, which is actually wrong. Like, it should feel like a honeymoon phase every single.
Will sell your dreams once you're in. That is like it was like a trial.
Yeah. Now you are
In it.
like, you know. And also, like, Jamal he just never had time. He just never made time. It was just, I don't even get it. Cause, and one thing, I'm just like, if you're in a relationship, make time for your person, okay?
Exactly.
Like, it's important to just spend some quality time together and just reflect on things and just talk. Sometimes, you know, it's you I know you are busy,
They
but
always say
make
that
time.
no one is busy for you. It
Yeah.
just depends on the priority list.
It's
the
true.
number where you are.
That is so true. Like, you make time. People always make time for whatever they want to make time for. My problem now with Deborah was the whole comparison thing.
Yeah, that is, you see, comparing, that is what men don't like at all.
They don't like it, and also, like, it makes it seem like your person is not doing enough
Yeah.
when they are actually trying. Because, like, the thing that we could see in this whole thing is that these two were not even compatible if we were to look at it in this way. Jamal is a guy who's trying to... Okay, let me just quickly put that comparison clip there just for you. Look at it.
He's able to acknowledge it and he just moves on. Do you get what I mean?
I couldn't care less about your friend's boyfriend, this and that, blah, blah, blah,
Well,
whatever.
maybe you should chat to him a bit more.
How about this, yeah? Don't compare me. Like, I've had enough with your conversation with your friends, talking about our sex life, our family life, this. It needs to stop now. Deborah does this thing that I actually hate. Like, she loves comparing me to other people, other guys. Like, no one likes getting compared to other people. Like, why would you do it? We've had this conversation enough times. Honestly, it just needs to stop. It pisses me off so much, like.
Is this quite an influential person in your life? Do they influence you, this friend?
Yeah, Max is my best friend, so we speak a lot about our relationships. I'm an open person, like, I'm happy.
Okay. Yeah. So you could see that Jamal is a guy who's trying to build. He has a vision. He has a vision, he has a future, he has things that he wants to accomplish. But with Deborah doesn't care about all that. Deborah is living in the moment. She wants all that. So now I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's gonna be hard for Jamal to build, because now this one is just taking. For her, it's collecting, you know. And also, I feel like she gave the friend so much freedom.
Access to the relationship.
Yeah, that was the word, access. She gave
It's not.
too much access to the relationship. Like, I feel like it's okay to talk to your friend, it's okay to talk to your sis about your relationship, but leave some things out. You don't have to tell them everything that is going on in your relationship.
And right now the friend is like, she's also part of the relationship. It's like that.
Yeah, because now at the end of the day, this person is so invested into your relationship. Ladies, learn to leave some details out. Okay? Your friends don't need to know everything that is going on. Please, learn to leave some things out. Like, it's okay to talk about issues that are going on in your relationship, but like, no. And now it's even so bad. Like, you come to your man and be like, my friend this, my friend that, my friend this, my friend that. And also, I feel like, okay, Deborah was living the flashy life that before he met her. So it's okay, Sha. I guess so. Maybe Jamo was supposed to keep his distance. Oh, she made me laugh when he was like, I just got her a Gucci bag, and then later she wants to go to Greece, and she's like, why can't we do both? Boo, there's something called about saving money. What is wrong with you? Like,
I feel like the problem is that she also wanted to have like the guy financing everything. That's the
no,
problem
you
with
can say
females.
that like she depended on him,
On the
everything.
guy, and he's really trying. He's
And
not
he's
like
trying-
rich.
Yeah,
He's
you can say
trying.
that he's trying, and she's not even giving him credit for that. And like, even when
Yeah.
she mentioned that my daddy used to do this, I'll actually send that clip. My daddy this and that. Okay, it's okay, like, for our fathers to like give us. He's my father, like, he's your father. He's supposed to give you the lifestyle, but now don't impose that on somebody else's son. That's not your father, boo. Your father is entitled, like, he should do
Sometimes
it.
you expect too much from guys.
Yeah, it's things like that. Like, for her, okay, her case is different. Let's talk about girls who expect so much when their fathers can't even provide such things. So now it's a thing of, if you're, no offense, but if your father is failing in that direction, why do you expect somebody's son who is so
You're
young
just putting pressure on the guy.
on the
like,
guy? Like, ladies, get up,
please,
do your own
you should
shit,
stop.
work for your money, get your own bag, and do whatever and get yourself whatever you want
In that way,
this
you won't
life.
even be taken advantage of.
No, like,
Because you won't rely on
at
someone.
the end of the day, I know what I bring to the table. So you think I'm gonna sit back with the bullshit and sit there and look at you treat me like trash? Why? What do I need from you? You know? No. And like, when a guy knows that this girl knows her worth, he's gonna try. Okay? So like, and then let's talk about, you know, the funny thing is that we all thought Jamal was
A good guy.
A good
I
guy.
really thought he was a good guy. Especially watching from episode 1 to 3, 4.
I actually felt pity for him. I was like,
I
poor
too,
guy.
I just feel like the girl was just too much for Jamal, you know.
And then Jamal had the guts to go like, tada! I'm a cheater. I cheated. And I'm just like, okay. And I feel like he's even...
He choked on the...
And I feel like he's even the worst cheater of them all. Jamal, your phone. Why are you so protective over your phone? Why are you... There is no me.
Because if you want to cheat, delete the messages. Don't make
Delete
it
the
obvious.
messages. Don't make it look obvious. Like, if you know, and Deborah is one person who, if she wants something, she'll get it.
she'll get
Like,
it.
she'll be
She'll find
searching,
out.
she'll be bugging you. You know her. Why are you not deleting chats? Jamal, you are the worst cheater of them all. Like, that's not the way to do it. But now let's talk about this. You know how it was Jamal's idea to come for the therapy, yeah?
Oh, it was the guy's idea.
Yeah, it was his idea. Do you think that he really wanted to work things out, or could it be that he was trying to come out or tell her that he cheated on her in a
I
way?
feel like it's both. Because you can see that he looks like he does really love the girl. So he really cares about the relationship, and also a way of using the therapy to speak the truth of what he did.
Because I feel like it was bugging him in a way. Like, maybe, you know how people start acting guilty and all that,
Yeah.
like, now you can't even face the person and all that. So I don't know, but like, I just hope he didn't go to the therapy session to tell her about the cheating, because that was a wrong move. It was a wrong move. And also, like, I don't understand why when he was like she can't meet the parents yet because she's so loud. That one was not really making sense for me, because like I feel like if okay, I'll actually insert that clip now.
Things that she kind of has to show.
But what are you worried about?
I just want to make sure that she gets it right. I feel like my family mean a lot to me.
And mine don't, because you've met my family. Jamel has
this
met
is not about your
my family. He met my family, I'll say, like the first 3 months in. Like,
but me, you are
I
different.
don't really understand. He seems to be really particular about his family. Like, we all have family.
Yeah, I get that.
You've met my family, and if you're trying to take me seriously, then I'm not really understanding
Babe, let me reassure you something.
why.
Yeah? Understand this. This is my 4th relationship. I don't want it to go even further. So I want to make sure that when you come and see my family.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
hiding something.
Yeah, like you are hiding, because I feel like if you are sure of somebody, like you know that this is the person that I want to spend my life I want to spend
The rest of the life.
yeah, whatever they say. I don't understand how you go to your family, you talk to them, and you'll be like, okay, mom, so this girl is from Nigeria, yeah, they are loud, so like please be patient with her, like yeah, she's just loud like that, you know. You can't tell me that no, I can't take you there because
If
you're
you
so loud.
love
I don't know
someone,
how.
you learn to tolerate them,
Yeah.
no matter their personality.
And like even your family needs to know their place. Like, okay, you prepare them prior before. So I don't understand that whole thing. So Jamal, if you're not serious about Deborah,
Let it go, man. You're just wasting your time.
yeah. And people waste their time, eh? Like I feel like nowadays people are in love with the idea of
If we
being
stay
in a
together
relationship,
for a long time,
then yeah, or then being with the person themselves. Like you are in love with the idea of the relationship, but not even with the person. Like okay, and even this thing of we've been together for long, that whole time thing is bullshit. Like you shouldn't be in a relationship just because we've been together for long and all that. And also, let's talk about Deborah's reaction to the whole cheating. Oh my gosh, she was so, I don't know, like I really felt pity for her, like when she walked out. It was just too much. Like that was really, really embarrassing. I feel like
it was on camera.
he would have done better. Like I don't know,
If she told,
he would have told her like before.
yeah, so she can be ready mentally.
I don't like, guys, cheating it's something big. Like even when she was like, is it me? Because like, you know, it brings comparison where you're just like, am I not good enough? Like what is it
Yeah.
about the other girl?
Is there something I'm
You
not
know?
doing
Yeah,
right?
it's things like that. So I feel like he was just supposed to do that. Yeah, that was it. But before we get to the aftermath, let's talk about the one thing that Chioma did wrong. Like I know I've been saying good about him. It was when they started talking and she was still seeing her ex or sleeping with her ex.
I don't feel like that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Because I feel like if we are in the talking stage, you kinda no. Wait, what am I
It
saying?
was not wrong. She clarified that she wasn't into the guy. Like there was no loyalty there. And the relationship had not started. So she was just like, oh, this is another typical guy that I'm yet gonna be vibing. She was just not sure that we'll be in a relationship. So why not? Give a girl some dick, okay?
Okay, maybe we can look at it that way, but I still feel like, no, you are talking to somebody. You can't be talking to two people at the
But she
same
made
time.
it clear that there was no loyalty. They were just like talking.
But that's how it
vibing.
starts. But we don't just
There's
start
talking
from...
stage where you actually feel like right now this
Okay.
is the guy, like, you know, like, so for her she made it clear that it was not yet at that point,
Okay.
which is why she doesn't feel apologetic about the whole thing. I
And
understand that.
and Paul was very insecure. Like he's a very insecure guy, and insecure guys just don't do it for me. Like they tend to be so controlling, and I feel like if you are doing the right thing, you will not be insecure as a guy, because now you're insecure because you feel like another guy is gonna come and do all those things and take your girl. But why would they take your girl if you are doing the right things? You know. So Paul, let's get to the aftermath. This was like my favorite part. My favorite part. Let's start with Chioma. When we're watching Bluetherapy, we're all like, Chioma was in a very toxic relationship where Paul really just manipulated her emotionally, where he could see that she was so invested in him, and he felt like Chioma was too vulnerable with Paul. Paul was doing everything wrong from the get-go. He never did anything right. Like, sometimes,
so calm. Oh my
and she
God.
was always so calm, like, and he's a very disrespectful guy, and he's so entitled, you know, and she put up with that. Like, I don't know how she was putting up with that for 3 years,
Strength, bruh.
guys. And like, when she walked in that room alone,
That was power. That was power.
sis, you done did the things. That is bravery
We
on another
know.
level. Like, sis, you did the things, because it takes strength for a girl to walk out of a relationship like that. Like, we've seen, like, we know people who are in abusive relationships,
But they're
and then at the end of the
fine.
day, they're like, he loves me, he's just trying to, I don't know. They come up with, I don't even want to make excuses, because I can't think of any, because I feel like you shouldn't, not even, I feel like it is so wrong to lay your hands on a woman. It's so wrong to be in an abusive relationship and all that. And Chioma stood up and she was just like, enough is enough, you know.
She might not be in a physical relationship that's abusing like that, but emotionally
Emotionally,
she
he
was abused.
drained her. Like, he drained her. This guy did the most to her, you know. And I'm just so brave that she left. Like, she left. Now let's talk about the sister. The phone call really pissed me off. Like, that pissed me off
That
on
is just
another
enough,
level.
my brother.
Like, even say that when she was telling the Chioma that she's not a good mother, that she's what, I'm just like, it's just like, this is my brother's house and all that. I can do anything. What do you think? What do you
First
like?
of all, where is her man?
Yeah, where's your man? Like, boy, you can't even keep a man, and now you're trying to control your brother. Are you mad? Like, what is wrong with you?
Make it make sense.
Yeah, make it make sense. And let's talk about Paul the provider.
Ah,
So Paul
the
the provider.
provider.
So Paul the provider is not the it's not a provider after
he was
all.
not even paying rent.
He was not.
There were no business clients at all. Every time they went out to go eat, but the guy was the one paying for the bills.
Tell me you are dating a disappointment without telling me you're dating a
A liar.
disappointment. A liar.
Someone with
A,
double standards,
a
double
whole
life.
clown. Paul.
A clown. The clown is much better.
I thought I've seen it all. He is so into, I'm a provider, I have high clients. Like,
That's why he couldn't answer. What type of a job are you doing? And I was like, I'm a provider.
Paul is in debt.
Huge
Paul
debt.
can't pay rent, guys. Paul is living a fake life.
Bruh.
Faking it till
A
you
whole
make
guy
it
like
on
this.
he's a dreamer. Instead of him manifesting his dreams and praying that his dreams become true, he's out here doing the most, living a whole lie.
I know, right?
Chioma,
Someone's the financer of everything. Now the sister is like my brother's house. Where? Because the girl is paying rent.
and ordinary
I'm
grocery.
actually powerless.
Ordinary grocery you can't buy. Paul, the provider. You guys. I said if I clip just so you see it.
Whether he decides to go on the internet and look at my page, that's up to him. But I personally don't want to see anything he's got going on.
You're not together, you've blocked him. Is it right to assume that your living arrangement has changed?
100%, yeah. I've moved out. I'm done.
Okay, and
It'll be nice to see if he can pay the rent now.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you trying to say? Can you go into that a little bit
I'm
more?
trying to say I was doing 60-40. Best we could do is 50-50. So, I mean, now that I'm out of the picture, I would like to see him maintain that standard of living.
So are you trying to say that Paul, the provider, did not provide?
Well, the provider wasn't really a provider.
Okay, so but we saw the clients, everyone viewing the
You
clients.
saw clients?
You know, high value clients.
You saw them?
Okay, we didn't physically see them. Fair enough.
Okay, Deborah. I actually didn't think Deborah was going to go back to Jamal after the whole thing.
I don't know
You're
what's
embarrassing me.
happening here.
You're embarrassing me. You have embarrassed me. Why?
Oh my God,
Leave me
I'm
alone.
struggling.
I want to leave. I want.
You're embarrassing me. You are embarrassing me. You are embarrassing me. Do you understand that you brought me on television, yeah? I thought that we were fucking here to work on us. I thought we were here to work on us. But all this time you're making me look mad. But it's you. It's you.
And now they are working in together, back together, after the embarrassment. Are you not embarrassed anymore?
I know, right? But you can never know what happens between two people. That's why they told us that do not be involved in couples' things, issues.
Yeah. You will never get it. Now we are pissed. Deborah went back to his cheating boyfriend. But now I'm just like, why? Could it be that she was too dependent on him? That she couldn't even be alone? Because make it make sense. Like the way she reacted to it, nobody would think that she will
would
go
come
back to
back.
him. Like, it's not making any sense.
It's love. They say love is blind.
Love.
No matter how much you get all worked up.
Guys,
and all
I feel like being cheated on has nothing to do with ups and downs of a
that. Once
relationship.
cheater, always
A cheater.
I don't feel like he has
They
changed.
don't change.
And he works with a lot of girls. So
He works with
there's
a lot
no
of
way.
girls, and guys, I feel like where do you get back from there? Like the whole loyalty thing, like
I actually thought they'll be done. The way she reacted. It was
they're supposed to be done. That relationship is in shambles. They can't even build, like the foundation is breaking. You can't. No. But he was just like,
we are
my
back
gosh.
together, even wearing matching clothes.
yeah,
Right
but he
for
was
that.
looking so nice. Like I love
the
the.
guy is nice.
They're all. He's giving me them.
He was looking also fine.
Yeah, like I'm the whole time now. Not even listen. I'm looking at his
looking at the
outfit.
way
I'm like,
he's dressed.
dude, you really showed up, eh?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Now the part that pissed me off was when he called her a harlot because
Yeah.
she slept with another guy when she was single. Now I don't understand why
She was single. It's not like she slept with the guy in the
relationship. She didn't cheat like you did, so why is it a problem?
Different story.
Like, I don't understand. Why is it a problem? But now, oh my gosh, like, I'll insert that clip just so you guys listen to it because that one really just took me out. Like, I was just like, you know what, Jimo, like, please just, just stop talking. Like,
It's a simple question, yes or no?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
What do you mean, kind of? Like, it's either yes or no. Like, which one is it?
Yes, we slept together, Jamal. Like what?
It's moving like one harlot, man.
Wow.
Okay.
Sorry, who? Who? Harlot. That's what we're doing. Is this not brave? This is brave ass behavior.
yeah, that was it. Like, I'm just like, what is wrong with you? But now my question is, did she sleep with another guy trying to get back at him or what? Because at the end of the day, like, he doesn't even deserve that. Like, he doesn't even deserve that kind of revenge. Like, please, eh? Because now, and I feel like, I know she did it out of revenge. Because the way she's talking, like, she's smiling. And she's just there, like, I'm like, okay. Whew, I think we are done. So that was Bluetherapy. It was an interesting show. It was it taught us a lot.
A lot.
And like these are things, some things
Especially
like
the trauma one.
yeah, the trauma part was really like you see that there are guys that will like emotionally manipulate you, like guys that will just sell you dreams and all that, and like not all that you see is real. you know. So please, if you haven't watched the show, please watch it. Like for me, I remember I just watched 2 episodes and I stopped because I was pissed off. Because at the beginning I was really, really pissed. I'm like, what is this? How are people in relationships like this? Because guys, I feel like relationships, you're not supposed to be suffering in a relationship. Oh, like, please, no.
They say love doesn't cost a thing.
Yeah. So like until my friend, I was on a call with my friend and he was like, you need to finish that. So I was like, let me go back to it. Yesterday I went back to all the episodes and until the end, and I was like, okay. So please go watch the show. It's quite interesting. You probably enjoy it. And yeah, and I just feel like, guys, let's date our type. Let's date people who love us, not people who just in love with the idea of being in a relationship. You know, because those are two different things. Like, if for example, like with Paul, if you take the money away, you realize that he had nothing to offer. Like, he couldn't even be there for this girl. Like, no, he was just never there, you know. Maybe in the beginning he was, but later it was just, everything was just in shambles. So like, and let's try to make our relationships work. Like, it doesn't take a lot to make a relationship work. Learn your partner's love language. Like, if your partner just wants quality time, whatever gifts you give her, they will never make her that happy. Okay, like, learn your partner's love language. Try to just meet them. Communication should be the key in the relationship, and just try to work things out. And if you don't see a future with somebody, don't waste their time. Please move on. And I want you to know that there's always somebody out there for you. Don't make it. Sometimes a guy will tell you like, nobody will ever love you the way I love you and all that, when sometimes they don't even love you like that. So like, don't believe those things. Those are lies. He's trying to put you in a cage. Okay. And also, like with guys, I just hope like we start opening up. And please, if a girl is draining you, exit. Like, exit. You should be in a relationship with somebody who has the same goals as you. Like, that's the only way you're gonna build. And yeah, like, you want to be on the same page with your girlfriend, not just you are going left, she's going right, and all that. So it's easy. Communication is the key. Be consistent. Whatever you are doing, the butterflies should be there from day one, from the talking stage until the last day. You should be honeymoon phase every single time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel. Until next time, see you guys.